Hey guys, thanks for watching, and Brock's back with another video review of the Avengers movie series, Iron Man in his Mark VII armor. Now, this figure is part of the same wave that the Hulk came in, as well as Thor, Captain America, and a few comic series figures. And at the same time, I'm actually impressed, and at the same time, I'm actually very disappointed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get articulation out of the way, actually. Now, his head does have full rotation. Okay, it's not on a ball joint like it usually is. It's got slight movement back and forth. And on top of that, it's freaking sweaty as balls in here, by the way. Holy crap, you turn the air conditioner off for 2 seconds and my god, shit heats up. Apologize for that, but it's true. My room actually gets really, really hot in the summertime and really, really cold in the winter. It can never have like a normal, set temperature or a neutral temperature. And, I either have to have a fan on or the AC on. And I just turned it off because, of course, you're not going to be able to hear the review at all if I have it on. But, man, it made such a difference. It's going back on as soon as I finish this. Anyway, damn, summer's gonna suck this year, let me tell you. His arms have full rotation. They're on the ball joint. These shoulder piece here, these do not pop up at all. Of course, here's where we start getting to problems. Now, Hulk figures forgivable because, big figures like that, I guess, it's whatever on those. But, like, small figures like these are Marvel Universe scale figures. These are practically movie versions of Marvel Universe figures. Only one bend at the elbow. There's rotation at the elbow. And that's pretty much where it sinks, because then there's no rotation in the wrist. There's not even any kind of joint. See that? There's nothing there to turn it. It's just one solid mold. And then, what sucks is I don't own any other movie Iron Man figures except for the light up chest Mark VI figure, I believe it was, where they purposely put no articulation in the waist or the abs because they had that mechanism that allowed the chest to light up. That's why they couldn't add any, turning joints at all. But this guy suffers from that too. He doesn't have any upper ab crunch. He doesn't have waist articulation. There's nothing there. Just one solid piece. The legs are also kind of a disappointment. Now, the legs are, have gotten better articulation leg-wise. Not to the knee, we'll get to that. Because the other previous figures, the joints in the legs sucked because you couldn't move them forward or in or out. They were like Marvel Select, of course. You had to rotate the certain joints so you'd be able to move it, in and out or forward and back. This guy can move forward. Of course, it gets hindered by that silver piece right there, but moves forward even more if you turn the thigh a little bit. He rotates at his thigh, one bend at the knee, and I gotta show you this. If you look closely, you see how it kind of looks broken there? There's like a kind of a chipped piece. Well, when I got this guy out of the package, his knees were solid pieces. They really didn't bend. This knee bent much easier. This one wouldn't bend at all. And I was petrified. I was like, I'm going to break this already. I just opened this. I'm going to break it. As soon as I get soon as I start bending it, I hear a snap. And a little piece of red came flying off. From the looks of it, it looks like they molded the piece together. Molded the knee into itself. So, the joint was still there, but that mold was covering it. So I had to, I guess, kind of break it, which sucks. You can't really tell from far away, but if you look closely, you can see that. And then, of course, to make matters worse, there's no foot articulation at all. Nothing in the toe, nothing in the foot. Sole purpose for making it for kids. Now, what sucks too is the gimmick is utterly worthless. I'm not even going to show it because I lost it. But I will get the packaging and show you firsthand what it's like. As you can see, he's got this spinning saw blade on the back of the packaging. Really stupid effect. Not once has he used anything remotely similar to this in a comic or, you know, in a movie or anything. So it's really kiddie-like. Not a fan of it. Anyway, while we're at it, we can go over the packaging. With the Avengers logo at the top, the movie logo, we get Cap, Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man. I honestly thought it was just going to be these four for the movie. They just wanted to leave it, you know, smaller, but then they added in Black Widow and Hawkeye, and that made it all the more cooler. You see here, it's got the try me button. Didn't even bother with that. I just wanted the figure, and apparently they put more into this than they did in the actual figure. And, yeah. This guy's somewhat disappointing. Actually, this guy's really disappointing. But in any case, let's go over the detail. That's a really nice face sculpt, head sculpt. Nice use of red. Let's see the eyes. Got a nice white, black painted around them. Just as plain white. No real detail on that. It's got some nice red and gold usage. Come over to the back. I could have used a little more detail, but it's whatever. I like the silver joints in the back too. It's not terrible, but it uses repulsors. Again, the figure could have been much better. I'm actually really disappointed in this one, considering I expected a lot more from it, and nothing has redeemed it at all. The articulation could have been so much better for this guy. So much better. I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to give him a 3 out of 5. Just because it could have been much better. Much better. But in any case, I've seen worse figures, so I would recommend you pick up the Iron Man 2 figures, because those do have overall better articulation. They sometimes do have better paint jobs, but if you're a completist and you are collecting the Avengers figures, then yeah, this guy's probably up your alley. Kid-wise, I say get it, kids, because that spinning saw blade is cool. Well, anyway, today I was reviewing the Iron Man figure from the movie series, The Avengers, 3-inch figures. Mark VII Iron Man. Anyway, subscribe, guys. I will catch you all later.